Whoa, we're back for some Bleach Soul Resonance. And before we get into this crafting guide, I did want to take a look at the full kit of the Hollow 5 Ichigo in the actual like crafting video. That way we kind of know what to expect, right? Because some characters, they'll have like the crit rate baked in, like Nalel, she has a crit rate passive here. Some characters have a ton of attack percent, like Kenpachi has just a ton of attack percent scaling. So it's not like you need just an exorbitant amount of attack percent on him. In the case of Hollow Ichigo, though, we've got a 20% attack percent increase here. We've got another 30% here if you run him with Ichigo. Bankai Ichigo, that is. We've got another 20% here. Slash resistance here. Crit damage here. Increases. Wow, that's just a flat 60% for nothing. Okay. And it doesn't look like we get anything here so much as, again, more attack percent. Yeah, I've used that in some missions already. 40% slash damage here. So yeah, it looks like we're getting quite a bit of attack percent, quite a bit in battle of crit damage, which means what I'm gonna be looking for are crit rate, because we have essentially 30% crit rate. We have a ton of crit damage already. I'm gonna be looking to maybe grab some slash damage, and maybe some ult charge. Maybe let's go ahead, of course, and check out the leaderboards. Let's see how people are building him. He is right here, and we'll just get a good idea. Attack percent here. Yeah, I'm thinking attack percent as well myself. Crit damage here, huh? I guess if you do have the dupes here, then you get just so much crit rate, right? So it's like 50% here. So yeah, you really don't need that second piece. Yeah, crit damage, crit damage. Is it going to be another crit damage somewhere in here? Yeah, he's looking like a crit damage character, huh? If you really do have the dupes. Interesting. I mean, that's interesting. Let's start it up though. We'll go to consumables. We have this new material. When crafting stamps in the crafting system, you can specify the new stamps basic and advanced stats, so we'll have to use that. But first, increase slash damage by 15% after any team character releases a counterattack. The character equipping it gains 10% all skill mastery. Releasing a battlefield skill each time increases the team's slash mastery by 10%. That is, of course, quite good. Quite good. Targeted crafting is here, huh? So, oh, it just takes one? What? And you can pick two of the... What? That's crazy. No? Is that not fucking crazy? Interesting. I mean, if I was going to do anything, then it would be something like... I mean, something like this, or maybe even this, right? Like, how do I not just let that rip? Let's see what we get. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. That might just that might seal this pretty quick here. See what we got. Crit rate, crit damage, crit rate, ult charge, and then defense is the dud stat. I mean, I'm not complaining at all. All right, well, great news is we do not need many pieces to go the way to, like, you know, really land here. So let's just get right into the crafting. That's a pretty cool system. As for would I personally spend, you know, the jade on that? If you're a low spending player, then of course. If you're free to play, just wait until we get them from other sources, I think. I wouldn't go ahead and, you know, rush in to just spend jade. Not during the half anniversary, certainly not. Looks like our... Oh, we hit a slash here. Slash, attack percent, crit rate. That's kind of nothing. And then here's our second piece, which we did just craft, like target craft, which is really good. But it does mean that we're less likely to care about what these stats are unless we hit something crazy, so we do need to still check. Okay. Ooh, wait, what was that? Damn. That one had a lot of different stats on it that were like pretty good, but not quite. And then the third slot, just gonna go for an attack percent here. I don't think I'm looking for anything else really. We got a ton of them though. Look at that. Wow, a lot of ailment in a row, huh? Not looking like no dice. A double attack percent with crit damage. I'm gonna keep that just because, you know, just in case we get nothing else. I mean, it's usable. It's usable, right? Attack percent, crit damage. It's usable minimum. Remember that we do have 30. We're starting with 30% crit rate. So remember, we're starting with 30% crit rate. The second piece will give us 32, not counting any crit rate we get from something else, like any other sources. So in the meantime, though, let's let it rip, really. Yeah. Quick ad. Keep it going. Remember that not counting anything we get from any other sources, so we have a ton of crit rate already. Slash, spirits, nothing. Whoa. Attack, crit. I mean, that's kind of close, I'm not gonna lie. It's not like good or anything. It's not like, whoa, what a crazy piece, but attack percent, double attack percent, we're gonna take it. Attack percent, crit damage. That could end up being the piece. I mean, it's just one of those things we're gonna hedge our bets here. We don't want to, you know, spend all of our con rolling gear, spend all of our time rolling gear. We just want something usable. We want something like passable. That's not gonna do it. Nothing there. Nothing there. We did get a crit rate there. Is there anything? No, not really. And then double bad main stat on those. Yeah, we don't want to spend all of our time just like blasting gear because, you know, it's the start of the patch and we don't need to rush to perfect build our characters. We do get a double crit damage there, which is pretty fun, but we are certainly not in a position to take advantage of that, I think. But maybe you're braver than I am. Double ult charge would be cool, but I just don't think that having no attack percent on the second piece or on the third piece is good enough. So we'll go along ahead. Oh, I love you, quick ad. Thrust damage there. That's nothing. Slot ones look like they're going to give us trouble. Attack percent here. Double attack percent crit damage with a flat attack. I mean, could be something. Not quite as good as the ones we've been seeing, though. So it's like, is it even worth it? I mean, we've had quite a few pieces already that look better than that. Nothing. Crit rate, crit damage is not anything. It could have been like, you know, if we didn't target farm or target craft our component, then maybe, but not really anything. Let's keep going. Keep it going. Defense, spirit, these are sort of just whatever. Attack, flat attack. Oh man, I got excited. As far as like craft or building for this guy, one of the nice things is that he's just a super basic unit. Like in terms of like his build, he doesn't really need anything outside of the ordinary. He's not trying to balance like attack stat. And man, this piece will go crazy on Geen. Attack percent, double attack percent, but the subs are so bad. He doesn't really need anything that is like particularly special though. He doesn't need like attack percent and ailment damage and ult charge, right? While all trying to get like crit and crit damage. Ooh, yeah, we hold on to that. I would love to get a slash resistance piece here, or whatever it is, slash damage, slash mastery, but like attack percent, flat attack, which is whatever, crit rate, crit damage, ult charge, that could be so huge. That could be so huge, and it's like, why tempt the Reaper, right? Why tempt the Soul Reaper type shit? The rest of these are nothing. So now we're essentially just kind of hoping for a third piece. We're not really focused elsewhere. If we get something else that's nice, it'd be cool, but it would have to be pretty. It had to be pretty GG. Ooh, that's not bad. I'm gonna hold on to that. Slash damage bonus, attack percent, crit rate. I mean, I would definitely like the other one more, but I'm certainly looking. I'm definitely looking. But yeah, we just came out of the summoning. Not to like leave my other point, but we just came out of the summoning. Decided to get right into the craft so I can start doing these showcases and stuff. I'll still probably post the videos in sequential order, but you know, one thing about my current predicament is that piece I got that was like crit rate, crit damage on the first piece. means that I could be trying to fish for maybe a crit damage second piece attack percent. Like, might not be too bad. Sadly, that piece just doesn't have enough other stats, but like a crit damage crit rate could actually be okay for me. So far, not hitting any third pieces though. None third pieces. Zero third pieces. But yeah, we came into the summoning. Gonna post the videos in sequential order like usual, you know, day by day. Not really trying to like overload with content or anything. I like taking it slow, taking it easy. Super happy that you guys are always showing up for the videos. We actually had a video pop off recently. It was like 2,000 views by the time I woke up, which is crazy. I did not expect that at all. Like, I usually have like a sense of like, oh, it's like a slow period. So, you know, probably not too many people checking on the channel at the moment. Everyone's waiting for like the summons and everyone's waiting for, you know, this or that. But yeah, I had a random video just like absolutely pop off, like by my standards. And, you know, pretty amped to see that. So thank you everybody who showed out for that one. I believe it was the, it had WIchigo on the front of it. It was like WIchigo and Okieta on the front of it, but just got like a ton in such a short order of time. I just don't remember the title, sadly, because I've been up a while, so I'm coming down. I'm on the come down right now. But man, if this had attack, I would have actually maybe have locked it. Or attack percent is the main stat. I would have locked it, honestly, because we're getting to that point where we're running out of materials. Strike damage is nothing. Attack percent, it's kind of nothing. Not really seeing it. We'd really need a third piece, man. Wow, this piece is crazy. If this was like, if crit rate was up here and then it was just like ult charge or something down there, kind of a crazy piece. I need a third piece, y'all. Like, it's getting dire. I'm gonna start looking at third pieces first. Ult charges. There's a lot of ult charge pieces showing up. Maybe I'd have to take an ult charge piece soon, because I am like, I'm not gonna be able to like equip him with anything at this rate. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to equip my boy with like gear, dog. Can I get a handout? I'm gonna have to start looking at these kind of slowly, and like, I'm mostly looking for attack percent, but was that 4 ailments in a row? What the fuck? Okay. Strike. Attack percent looks kind of good here, but no crit rate. It's not really something I'm interested in. Slow going here. But yeah, I was pretty surprised when one of those videos popped off quite a bit, and you know, it makes me happy. It's cool to see people supporting. Crit damage, crit rate. If that had attack percent, I'd probably lock it, just because like I said, I wouldn't be too mad at getting at sneaking in a bonus piece there. Let me just do one thing actually. So stamp 3 filter. How do you? Could I do ult charge, I guess, or attack percentage? And then what is our new man's thing? What is his name? Immeasurable gap. Yeah, that's me, dude. I'm gapping him. Mindscape encroachment? Okay. So this one does have attack percent. This one also has attack percent, no crit rate. Ult charge, crit rate. Okay. Maybe I should try crafting soon. Like, just like try leveling up my pieces soon. Could be. Could be. Let's try a few more. I do want to try a few more before, you know, we get out of here. But yeah, we're definitely, yeah, we're coming in on the end of the crafts. Thrust damage, attack percent is nothing, attack percent is nothing. Man, that one kind of had like good subs, but okay, attack percent here could be something, and then nothing, and then assume we're about to fall out. Okay, this will be the last 3. Nothing. Crit rate, crit damage. Okay. All right. So let's go take stock of what we have, and then we can, you know, see how we do here. So we'll take this one. This one's so crazy. This one doesn't have the crit damage, so we'll take that. We got crit rate, crit damage, ult charge here. Attack percent is like the only other stat we would have liked to see there. And I would say, are these the exact same? These are literally just the same piece. Yeah. Well, this one has, this one technically has HP percent, so I guess I should use this one. Because if it hits better, it's technically a better piece. But let's see what we get here, because it is juicy as fuck. Just anything but flat attack, but I mean, even if it hits flat attack, it's probably fine, right? Crit damage is nice. Crit damage is what we want more of. I'll take crit rate too, though. Because we're not like a, you know, we're not like multiple. By the way, we got a ton of stars. But yeah, crit rate is what we want more of, certainly. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Not bad. Not bad. I'll take that. We could definitely reroll the stars. It's not like so good that, you know, definitely nothing so good that we can't do that. Enhance here. Let's give it a go. Anything but def. Okay. I mean, we're gonna have to take the def if it rolls. Ugh. Sad. Okay, didn't roll a second time, thankfully. I don't have any other pieces, and I'm gonna want to showcase this character, so I'll take it for now. Sadly, we'll take it. If anything, we just end up re-rolling this piece into like to re-roll the enhance trait here. So it's fine. I mean, it's not ideal that we got defense, but it is fine ultimately. We got a 40%, essentially 40% crit rate piece with 23% crit damage. Over here we have another 15%. So don't hit HP and is GG. Fuck. So since this one hit HP immediately, we're actually gonna switch over because it has more potential. Fuck you. Okay, dude. I mean, fuck. All right, I guess we'll go back to the previous one because at least it's HP percent. Yippee. Okay, ult charge. I'm actually gonna bring both of these up because this hit ult charge twice. So let's. Where's the other one at? Yeah, it's this one right here because this one could hit attack percent or crit damage. Well, there we go. Now it's immediately better than the other one. This one hit the ult charge. I mean, that's fine. We're gonna use this one and not this one. Oh, fuck you, dude. What the hell? That's so funny. We're gonna use this because again, we don't have a ton of options thereafter, so we might as well. And we can bring that up. Oh man, what a stupid ass game. Gear crafting is so stupid. So funny. So 21% here, crit damage, 23% here, a little bit of attack percent, a little bit of ult charge, a little bit of ult charge here, 32 crit percent plus 7.6 is, you know, essentially 40%. Crit damage 23%, and then 15 crit percent here, crit damage 23%, a little bit of ult charge, a little bit of flat attack, a little bit of attack percentage, and his stats end up being, he's at 37,000. 37,000 power is pretty juiced. 60% crit rate. That does not, by the way, count his 25% he'll be getting from doing a counterattack, which lasts 30 seconds, plus the crit damage, which lasts 30 seconds. So he should be up to 85% crit rate, plus the crit damage, which was at 30%? Another 30% plus 90%, so 60% is 90%, so 200% crit damage in total. Bunch of attack percent and 35% slash mastery. So pretty juicy. Could they be better? I mean, of course, right? Luckily, there aren't really any stats in his boundaries, so like these are sort of the stats that he has. Even for it gives him crit, or it gives him all skill mastery, but it's like a team buff and things like that. I will definitely be back with some more crafting or some more gear drops at some point, because again, the special attack's not so good. I mean, it's okay. Actually, I guess the special attack's pretty good. I mean, full salted character gets more out of it, but we technically do have two of them. Basic attack, he does basic attack quite a bit, so We'll see what happens, but as it goes, I'm looking mostly, like, predominantly to replace my second and third piece, which did sort of flub in the end. I mean, no attack percent here and no meaningful attack percent here. I mean, yeah. I think those would be the pieces I quash, but until then, I'm not too sad about those stats. I'm really not. I think those stats are pretty good. Nearly 5k attack. This is not counting, or it shouldn't be counting, the 20% he gets here, or obviously the crit here, or the crit damage there, or up here as well. So he's well into the 5,000s, if not 6,000s, by the time those things proc. So pretty good. Like I said, 37,000 is a pretty good jumping off point. I mean, Kenpachi is 38,000. Remember, I literally have a dupe in him. So this is a nearly like it's probably like nearly a 39,000 power character without any sort of dupes in the core stamp or anything, if he had a boundary, right? So 37,000 we end off on. From the little bit I've played of him, I will say this character is so fun. This character is super duper fun, but stay tuned for the showcase, which we'll do right after this video. I guess not right after, but the day after this video should be going up. So I've been Lone. Like the video, subscribe to the club, we'll go make it, and peace.